Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, my name's Joy.
And I'm Cameron.
And today we're going to be showing you an interview with the famous author,
Adam.
Hi, Adam. My name is Cameron.
And my name is Joy.
And we have some questions for you.
Excellent.
Okay. What's your favourite book when you were a kid?
That's a really good question. One of my favourite authors was Bill Peet, who actually also did movies, and he did 101 Dalmatians for Walt Disney, and he did a book called The Pinkish, Purplish, Bluish Egg, which was awesome, and I've still got it now. Also loved Roald Dahl, and I also loved Dr. Seuss.
What inspired you to write books?
Another good question. These are good. I actually got dared by my wife. So she was doing a professional writing course, and she had to write an illustrated children's book, and it was really good. And I said to her, "That's really good." And she's like, "No, anyone can write a children's book." I'm like, "Well, I couldn't." She goes, "Well, yes, you could." I'm like, "No, I couldn't." She's like, "Yes, you could." And in the end, she bet me $10 I could write a children's book. So I had a go, and it wasn't very good, but I really enjoyed it. And so, yeah, just went from there. And then from there, I loved the other authors I mentioned, Andy Griffiths, The Simpsons. I want to write a Simpsons episode. And then it was just chatting to the kids, or reading books to the kids, and they liked it, inspired me to write more.
Okay. I know we already know the answer to this, but for the people who don't, what was the first book you wrote as a kid?
As a kid, the first one I remember writing is called Frogmen of the USA. And it was this weird story about these frogmen that come out of the water, bite everyone's heads off. There's pictures with blood going everywhere. And then someone invents a ray gun, and we disintegrate them and save the world. It's a pretty weird story.
Yeah.
What was your first published book?
My first published book was called Better Out Than In. And there's new versions of it now, but the initial one was only a skinny little 40-page book. And yeah, so that was it. I self-published it. The first published book through a publisher was also Better Out Than In, but a different version.
If you weren't an author, what would you have wanted to be?
When I was at school, I wanted to either be a cricketer for Australia or play football for Collingwood. Then as I got older, I wanted to be a professional golfer, a bit sport-orientated. But apart from that, I did my teaching degree, so I wouldn't have minded being a teacher as well.
How did you feel when people started to read and love your awesome books?
It felt kind of weird. It first felt really weird when I saw my books on the shelf with my name on them. That just felt really surreal. And when I started getting letters from people and people liking my books, it was just awesome. And that inspired me again to write more, because I just wanted to write more books for people to enjoy. So yeah, best feeling. I still get a huge buzz now, even if I get a letter now.
Yeah. This is... Oh, here you go.
Thank you. And you answered all the questions awesomely.
Oh, thank you. I passed?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And Cam, did you have another question?
No, this isn't a question, but thanks for coming to our school a lot. I really appreciate it, and I'm pretty sure the whole school does. But you can take the time to come and visit one school. Well, I know you visit other schools.
But no, thank you. That's really cool. And I only come back because I enjoy it so much. Like, I wouldn't come back if I didn't have such...
That was the interview.
You have to admit, it was really cool.
Remember to read and enjoy Adam Wallace's books.
And thanks, Adam, for coming. We all really appreciate it.